Okay, so here's the download that's coming through. So this is about empowerment and power. If you really understood your power, how much power you have as a creator on this planet Earth, in this university, would your nervous system actually ever be in fight or flight? Now, I know we're here in our bodies to have an experience, so there's an innate fear built in to protect us as the avatar in this experience that we call Earth. So like that is something that is programmed inside of us to survive. Yet most of our society is in the sympathetic nervous system most of the time, right? Like we're in cars, we're driving, we have bills to pay, there's all sorts of different pressures that exist in this earth realm. But if we really, really trusted that the universe was supporting us, that everything was okay, that there is a divine plan, that all is in divine timing, why is it then that we are consistently running, having stress, not sleeping, overwhelmed, anxious, etc., etc.? It's because ultimately we may not really trust that we are that powerful, that we are actually co-creating this experience. And that's part of maybe the design, right? Like we have this inherent forgetfulness to have this experience, to make it interesting, to have it be exciting, to not know. So can we really trust the unknown? And what do we need to do to trust the unknown? How do we drop into trusting fully, surrendering fully, letting go fully? You know, and this comes up in my life. Like right now, I feel after taxes and other things that were unexpected in my life, there's a lot of money going out, as an example, in my life. A lot of money going out all at once. And I've been traveling, I've been doing things with my son, switching him out of one school to another school. I'm in a new relationship. I've had my focus, let's say, away from lead generation in my business. Now, I can't necessarily tie those things to whether or not I'm receiving clients, but my thought is I haven't really been in receiving mode. I've been in output mode. And so the universe is like, she needs space to be able to do all these things and time to be able to do all these things, which include interviews and all sorts of different activities. And there's this part of me that's like stressed out about that. Like, oh God, like I have all this money going out, but where's the money coming in? And I'll drop into these places like scarcity consciousness, even though I coach people around this. Like I believe in abundance consciousness, but there's definitely something within me, a program within me that's tying me and tethering me to a place of temporary scarcity. And so there's the block. There's a block there in receiving. It's saying, I'm not trusting that this is the flow right now, right? So we have these inherent programs that are built into the system, into the current system of patriarchy. And patriarchy, as I've learned this weekend with Marin, one of the facilitators, is not men, right? Patriarchy is a program. It's what she called a reversal code. It's basically telling people that they're disempowered and that they don't have any control over creation, and that there's not enough to go around. When we look at systems like, let's say, the medical industry in a lot of ways can and is focused on sickness versus preventative care, or has been in the past, and I think that's shifting. But there are a lot of systems that are in reversal. Governments aren't necessarily about freedom anymore. They're more about control, as an example. So these inherent kind of freedoms and wellness and power that we have are in reverse. We believe we're powerless. So the point of all this is to really question our nervous systems and like how we're operating on a daily, and to tune in and check in with your nervous system to see, in this moment, if I'm in fight or flight, what are the fears that are coming up for me, and are they really true? And if I were to be connected to source in this moment, would I have this fear? Would I be in this state? Could I, in this moment, drop in more deeply to groundedness, to my heart, to my everlasting prosperity, to my freedom, to my love, to my body? And we up-level ourselves within this body. We become more embodied with source when we tune into our body instead of disassociate or jump out of our bodies. So that is my work that I'm bringing back with me from G-Fest, is to really check in with my nervous system throughout the day, to breathe a lot more, to bring my body back into homeostasis and into joy and freedom, to connect more into nature, to remember that part of myself, remember this earth, remember its grandeur, remember its magic, its exquisite like nature, right? To reflect back my grandiosity or my magic or my freedom, and to remember that is it. Like, it's being in the heart and being connected that is the most important thing. So hopefully you resonate with this. If you do, feel free to drop a comment below. And I'm driving, so I can't really look at you, but I love you. And I'm sending you my love and my heart. Namaste.